Hi, I'm Nan Simonsen. I am going to make a roasted eggplant dip for a get-together I'm going to this evening. Just found out about the get-together, needed to have something. I had in the refrigerator 2 roasted eggplants that I had taken the skin off yesterday. Put a couple of eggplants in my, actually my Breville hot air oven, could have been my conventional oven, at 400 degrees, about 40 minutes until they became very soft. Then they sat in my refrigerator. I wasn't sure what I was going to do with them. And yesterday I cut them in half and scooped them out. They're nice and soft, the insides. And so I'm going to make a smoky eggplant dip. And with that, I'm going to serve some chips with it and crackers, and that will be my contribution. I am whole food plant-based. We have a vegan dietary plan that we have been following for almost 4 years, healthier than ever. And when we go to a get-together, I always bring things that we can eat. So I have 2 eggplants that were roasted, and I'm adding to this, it's super simple. This will be very fast. I'm adding to that 3 tablespoons of lemon juice, same amount of tahini. Tahini is an excellent food source for fat. I don't add oil to anything, not even my salad dressings, not even sauteing. I do that a dry saute. Watch my videos and you'll see that. I'm not fat-free. I love tahini. It's sesame seeds. It's one of the healthiest of the seed fats, and I love the flavor of it. I'm adding 3 teaspoons of chopped garlic, which is the equivalent, and I chop my garlic in advance. I have a nifty chopper. You'll see that in some of my videos. Little Tupperware chopper that I do 15 cloves at once and zip it with a little string, and it chops it, and I keep that in the refrigerator. It's an easy way to have garlic around all the time. And then I'm going to add smoked paprika. This happens to be a combination of smoked paprika and chilies and chives. This is from a place called Gourmet Collection because I couldn't find my smoked paprika. I think I used it all and didn't remember that. Some cumin, some salt, and some freshly ground pepper, all in here. Throw it in, and then whir it. And I'll show you what I'm going to do when I bring it. Let's turn this on. This, by the way, is a Vitamix, but instead of the Vitamix carafe, which is too narrow for something like this, I wanted to have more room to move around. I got a Vitamix that has a food processor addition that I could buy so that I could, with one base, use it for blending as well as for food processing. Now, what I want to do, as always, and please do this with recipes. Whoops. Recipes aren't meant for everyone to love them the way they are. They're meant to be a starting point, and then you decide how to, I'll call it, finish them off. I want to see if this has enough lemon. I like lemon. I'm going to add a little bit more of the smoky paprika because I want it to have a stronger flavor. And I don't have a spoon here, so I'm not going to just dump it in case I get carried away. So I'm actually adding 2 teaspoons of this, but this isn't quite the same as adding 2 teaspoons of smoky paprika because smoky paprika is a little bit stronger. And I'm going to add a pinch more salt. Some whole food plant-based advocates are completely, and I'm going to even add a little more cumin. Some whole food plant-based advocates go completely SOS free, salt, oil, sugar free. I go oil free, sugar free, but I do use some salt. Husband and I are in stellar health. Our cardiovascular system is good and we can handle a little bit of salt, but I am careful about it, not too much. All right, take it away. Come on. Oh, I think I turned it off. Sorry. There we go. Let's see. Yep. Okay, let's try that. And you know what I should have done? I should have maybe added just a little bit of a little bit more lemon. I really do like a lemony dip. Oh, that's good. That made a difference. And I juiced my lemons. I have a Meyer lemon tree. A bit more. It's probably another tablespoon. So the recipe will show these changes. But I may just show 2 to 3 or 3 to 4 tablespoons. So that your taste comes into play as well. All right. One more time. That's great. All right. And I wanted to do this in advance because I want it to sit for a while before I bring it and serve it. All right. I'm going to, now I know with most food processors, you put your finger in the back end and you hold on to the blade. But this one, it doesn't work that way. So I'm hoping it doesn't go flying off its spindle. I don't think it will. Okay. I think that's, actually, I'm going to put a little back in. And I'm going to put a little bit of color on it by adding a couple of sliced tomatoes and all right, a little bit of parsley and just a sprinkle of this. Oops. Take a look. Isn't that pretty? I'll bring it just like that. I have a company, Guerrero, that makes, I don't have it. I get it at a place we live near in Southern California called Smart and Final. And they sell it, and it's a baked tortilla, no oil. And it's just corn, a little lime, and then a little salt. And it's a baked tortilla. So it's unlike most tortilla chips that you get. It is a lean product, a relatively clean product. And I break them up, and I'll bring a tray of the broken tortillas and this. That way I'm eating the way I eat, which is whole food, plant-based, as whole food as you can with a tortilla. And we'll serve it with this, and then I'll bring some vegetables and serve it with crudités. Well, I think that's it. If you're not familiar with my work, Nan Simonsen and I wrote Aging Powerfully because it's 71. I believe that we can age into our 80s, 90s, and beyond if we take good care of ourselves. And I am a lifestyle medical coach. And one of the precepts of the lifestyle medicine group is that we favor as many plants as we can, whole food, as plant-based as we can for stellar health. Have a great day because I know I'm going to. Bye-bye.